Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Kid Icarus for the Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we finally completed Stage 2. We completed Stages 2, 3, and 2, 4. And now we are getting started with Stage 3. So we're playing through Stage 3-1 and Stage 3-2 today. And I'm not going to be spending a lot of time here, as I did the first time, probably. Primarily because I'm not needing the points, and you still have enemies that will be coming up out of the ground to make everything miserable, especially in the early part of this level here. Also, I want to be really careful here. I only have one feather, and I do not want to fall down anywhere here. Ah, I thought I would jump and hit him. Still thought I would jump up and hit him. Oh, now he charges at me. Okay. Well, I'm just going to get rid of these guys anyway, just to make things a little easier on my part. Regardless. And these guys are here. Great. Now, the shield touches them. I won't be in as much of a pickle, because they had to run, like, directly into me in order to steal my things. Yes, those were the thieves from Stage 2. They decided to rear their ugly heads once again in an attempt to steal my stuff. Thankfully, that did not work. Matter of fact, it was a little easier to avoid here than they were in Stage 2, but then again, everything's easier in Stage 3 compared to Stage 2 anyway. And come on, let me get on the platform finally, thank you. Yeah, not spending as much time here. Compared to past stages or even other places that I've been. Just because of the nature of the stage itself. And I may have... Oh, well, at least I have these guys still showing up. I'll take that. Also, demons. Also, the end of the stage. Like I said, we're not spending as much time here as we were in other parts of the game. And you can kind of tell by the score, too. Not a lot of stuff to really mention. Anyway, we'll be spending more time here than we did in 3-1. And it was a good thing that I was able to take out that Grim Reaper enemy from afar. I needed to be able to do that. And now we're going to have to wait on some platforms, especially this one. And wow. So far, so good. So far, so good. And it looks like the enemies here are showing up again. I'll use the shield to get what I can before moving on. So I can't believe I'm almost at the end of the game already. And hopefully I'll be able to get the full, real ending that I wanted. And go from there. And if I do get the real, full ending that I wanted from square one, then that means that the next video, actually 2 videos from now, will be the last one. Really don't have much else to do here. I'm a little surprised. A little bit. And now we have these little Metroid-looking enemies flying around, and I need to take care of them. This... I'm glad to have done this. Honestly. This is one game in the legendary stuff that Nintendo did for their 8-bit console that I've wanted to do, that I've wanted to see and play and check out after seeing it in action and finding out it's not really that hard once you know what to do. And I'm glad, I can now honestly say that I'm glad that I've done this one. Kind of a shame that Nintendo ignored it. There is some fun gameplay to be had if you just buckle down and just pay attention to what you're doing sometimes. And while there are some hard parts, it does get easier over time. And it ends up being a fun game the further you go in. Which, no surprise there. I mean, I've kind of figured that out from watching people play this. Well, once you actually play it yourself, knowing all that, it really is rather enjoyable. Well, I can say that I can recommend this one. Well, I can't get that heart, but I can get this one. And I find it hard to believe that I've only been recording for 8 minutes. Like I said, we weren't spending that much time in Stage 3-1. And no more for any more. And I am going in here before those things show up at all. And yeah, sure, why not? So I'm going to be careful with how I spend from this point on because, well, let's face it, I do want to get max hearts for the full ending. And I made the guy levitate again. Yeah, it is possible to use the shield to make the Grim Reaper enemy levitate like that. It is a little hilarious, believe it or not. Also, there are going to be enemies around here. And that's what I was thinking of. A little bit of slowdown here, but nothing I can't handle. And I'm not exactly worried about taking a lot of damage because, well, we'll be finding some more... We'll be finding some more healing near the end. Yeah, remember that hot spring near the end? Yeah, we're heading towards that. So close to being able to buy something. Not well. Not like I was really in the mood to buy anything, but, well, you know. You never know when you need another feather or something. And there's a door there. And I need to remember that there's a door there. Especially now that I've closed it and now that it's kind of blending in with the column a little bit. And I believe that is the last of the octopus enemies. And I took a bit of a beating there, but, well, that's alright. Like I said, we're approaching healing near the end of this stage. And you guys are back. I have to say, don't fall off the edge there. I thought I was going to there for a second. Thankfully, I didn't. Felt myself heading towards doing that, though. And you guys are still showing up. That should be the last of them. Finally. Okay. And this again. Need to remember that the column is not a safe zone. And let's not grab that. I wanted to grab that though, but well, that's not happening. Oh, they're dropping down there. I forgot that if there's not a wall there at the end, they will drop down like that. Okay. Just get over here and run into my shield so I can end this already. Thank you. Okay. And Metroid enemies. They're here. Let's get rid of them. But I don't want to get rid of them like that right now. Oh. Well, I caused them to stop spawning for a little while. That's okay, though. We can get more hearts before we finally heal off of these things, and we can have a fun time destroying everybody here. Okay. Yeah, waiting just a little longer here to get some more hearts. And I think that will be the last of them. And if not, then there'll be one more salvo of the little Metroid enemies. I know they have names. They all have names. The names are all the instruction manual. I can never really remember any of them. And now we're going to go heal in the hot spring. Alright. Well, this video is about to come to a close. Kind of glad about that. This is probably the easiest video I've made for this entire Let's Play. Because, let's face it, doing this game can be tough, especially in the beginning. But again, it does get easier later on. And now here we are at stage 3-3. But before we close this out, we're going to have some fun, and we're going to beat these guys up. Alright. Okay. I have to say, did they go anywhere? And the answer is no. No, they did not. And I should have waited a little longer to get the heart off of that one. Oh well. That'll make everything a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy these enemies, and then we're going to close this video out. Thankfully, the shield is making that a little easier on my part. Okay. Get over here. And that should be the last of them. Alright. Join me next time where we play through Stage 3-3 and Stage 3-4. I don't know if I want to make the next video the last, or if I want to do just stages 3-3 and 3-4 in our next video, and then make the last video just Medusa again. And part of me wants to do the latter, actually. It would make things a little bit easier. We'll see how it goes. Until then, oh yeah. Also, join me next time for what could possibly be the finale if I decide to do the former, though more than likely, I'll do the latter. Again, still not sure on what I want to do. Anyway, until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!